What's up, everybody? We got no head on. Here we are. There it is. We got back to Warcraft, everybody, and it is B and L Cup. Both tournaments at the same time. And I decided, instead of giving you the tough choice to decide what we're going to do, we just take best of both worlds and jump from one tournament to the other. I think that is the best we can possibly do. Because the B Cup is highly prestigious. It's a very great tournament. And on the other side, we got L Cup, who has the better lineup. But since B Cup does have 2 to 3 great players in the group, there's going to be some good matches. So we jump from one tournament to the next and pick and pick and pick. And it's going to be great. I can't wait. We got, for example, Moon. The return of Moon. And yeah, the first game is going to be a Night Elf mirror. And it's not going to be so super duper awesome. But it's Moon Night Elf mirror. And Moon Night Elf mirror is really cool because he's not playing bears. He just refuses to play bears. And for that, it's going to be good. I sent a message to LabyRinth already that he please invites me to the games because I was a little bit late here on consecutive streaming day number 434. Got held up with some stuff. But regardless, it's going to be a long day of Warcraft. Because not only do we have B and L Cup, we also have Ren Cup tonight, which is a cup for all the players at around 1800 MMR and lower. And I see a pack bracket, which makes me incredibly happy. I also know that Grinch Yuno is going to be casting with me. And all this in the aftermath of the w3 Champions Finals show match. Starbuck yesterday, 5-0 versus Grubby. This has been quite tremendous, I gotta say. What a performance, man. Starbuck is a stud. Drinking beer, owning legends of this game. We're gonna see him in bigger tournaments down the road. So LabyRinth has criticized me yesterday. I don't know if you were here or not. I requested access, or I was invited to the games by a Chinese streamer, Angeline. Brandastic, thank you for the 23 month. Celebrating 434 consecutive streaming days. Cheers, back to Warcraft. Cheers, Brandastic. So Angeline invited me, the Chinese streamer, and I said "xie," which is thank you in Chinese. And I got an enraged LabyRinth in my DMs. Neo! L Cup is Korean. We speak Korean here. No shishi. I said, okay, I'm sorry. So today I messaged him, Annyeong, and asked to be invited in English, unfortunately, because I'm not that far yet, and said Gamsa. And hopefully this will help, and hopefully we get access to the games. I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying. I'm stepping up my Korean now to get access to the tournament. So far, that didn't help. We missed exactly one game. And that was Soen versus Life. It was 1-1 the last time I checked. And then I started talking. And then I got distracted. And now I don't know the result. But it will be on the broadcast soon. I'm sure. So the lineup in L Cup. I wasn't looking either, Stufka. I wasn't looking either. But we can check Angeline's stream, right? He'll put it on his broadcast in the great OBS text file technology. So we'll see. Soin won. Yep. We use the same. Yeah, Stufka and I, big brains. Big brains thinking alike. There we go. So Soen 2-1 versus Live. That's pretty impressive, Soen. I thought his matchup versus Night Elf isn't necessarily the best, but he's stepping it up. So next up is then Moon versus Live. And that's a Night Elf mirror that truly excites me. Maybe... Wait, isn't Live's group today as well in B Cup? No, it's Sok, Kaho, Ice Orc, and PCG in B Cup. So we'll probably go for the Sok and Kaho match. Hold up, he got mad because he told the Chinese dude Shishi because it was a Korean tourney. Am I following? Mr. Riza. The relationship between Lolite and myself is quite special. He's just teasing me. He's just teasing me. And, you know, he can do that. But I can also step it up a little bit. To maybe positively surprise him. Because let's be honest, we're friends for like 10 years. He's almost like perfect in English. And I never said any Korean words to him. So maybe after a decade, it's finally freaking time. Maybe it's finally freaking time. Thank you, Apfelsinenbaum, for the gifted sub. That is freaking awesome. Super Mint Berry Crunch has received the sub. That's nice. Does he speak German, though? His pronunciation of Schweinshaxe is perfect. So it's the important things. There seems to be a little bit of a holdup, but it can't be too bad. So, yeah, since I was a bit late, I thought we're going to jump into the action right away. And now we're sitting here waiting. Guys, I got my first strawberries of the year. Last week was the first asparagus. Today I doubled down with the strawberries, fresh ones from the fields, you know. And I eat them with ice cream, vanilla first and foremost. And I hold a grudge against a special sort of ice cream. It's called Fürst Pückler, like Lord Pückler, whatever. So it's one pack of ice cream, and it got chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. So I love mixing vanilla and strawberry. Love it. It's just perfect. But the stupid chocolate is not for me. So while I get 2 out of 3 things that are really good, 1/3 is kind of like, man, wasted. But today, epiphany. They got now. Because there must be more people like me, because now they have 1 bucket of ice cream shared in the middle, vanilla and strawberry. My biggest ice cream problem in the world is solved. Shout out to the ice cream industry. They listened. So yeah, very good. Very good. I saw the first cherries at my greengrocer yesterday, looking lekker. Is it cherry season? When is cherry season? Cherry season? I love things that have seasons, by the way. It's so good when stuff is sometimes not available. Now cherry season is a TV show and I can't figure out when cherry season is. When is cherry season? Late spring to early fall. Okay, yeah, late spring, that fits, eh? That fits. Guys, they're not hosting games at the moment. I'm confused. Is there any reason they should switch to w3cfinals? No, right? Jesus, this loud. Sound reset. They're also not on w3cfinals. There's also no game on the streams. Maybe Angelina's taking a break or something? No, he's in the chair. Maybe they're trying to get a hold of Moon. There's been one instance where Moon was late to a show. Late spring to early fall, otherwise known as summer. Yeah. With a little lead in, eh? Wait, why is the slideshow not updated? Okay, there it is. Because that show match is over. Okay, the rest is up to date. Nice. And then I can add the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup, because the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup is coming back this weekly. Ooh, maybe I deleted the file. I cleaned my desktop a little bit. Which was absolutely necessary. Assets, promo, maybe? Oh, yes! Is that an up-to-date one, though? Every Sunday, 7 p.m. Boom! May not summer last I checked. You know, it's all with global warming isn't almost everything summer these days. I'm trying to look at the Chinese stream to see if there's anything going on. To see if there's any information. So, oh, they are in a lobby. Did they start without me? I said hello and thank you in Korean. They just started without me. Friendship with Lawlight over. I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, we got a game though, and in 3 minutes we will be live. Moonverse live. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, Gold Team Monster, for the 16 month. We are getting scary close to the 2K. 2K is always my somewhat comfort zone. With 2K, things are all right. Putting the L in L Cup. Yeah, that's truly me. Ah. Don't even know what to say, guys. I feel so betrayed. See, this is how my friends treat me. This is how my friends treat me. I have one of those shirts. These ones. They're good ones. How much more betrayal can Neo take? I mean, you can cure my wounds with Amazon Prime subs. Oh my god, Pumperling is coming in with the 7 gifties. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1999. That feels good. That feels good. The betrayal is almost cured. Pumperling, thank you so much, man. You've been with us for an eternity as well. It's freaking great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It did work, indeed. So, in 45 minutes, we'll be able to see the game. And I'm here for it, man. Night Elf Mirror with Moon is always quite exciting. Everybody these days is expecting bottom hunts from him. But we'll see if that is the case today or if he was cooking. Haven't seen Moon in a bit, huh? When was the last time Moon played? Moon play... He's 9th currently. Oh, Buskill with the big 2K. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feels good, feels good. Feels good. Oh, the big 2K feels so good. For your comfort zone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we gotta fight the expiring subs. I hope we can do it together. Yeah, comfort zone is important. Moon was participating in LoLite Cup 3. Took 2 wins against Sock and Soen. Was only defeated by LabyRinth. We saw that. That looked good. Before that, we've seen him at the end of April for the DWCC, where he was eliminated in the group stage. Oh yeah, the w3 Champions crowdfund thingy. We should probably display that somewhere. There it is. As yesterday... Oh man, we got a hype train going? We got a hype train going, huh? Before the first game even started. Level 2. Boom. So, you'll probably be able to see the overlay. I will not, so I'm casting a bit blind here, but I think you will forgive me. It is 2 of the best night elves that we got on the planet. A clash of generations. It is Moon versus Life in one of their first encounter on this patch, which makes things quite interesting, I gotta say. Life is a very vanilla player with Demon Hunter, Keeper Bears, Dryads always in almost all matchups. Moon is way more tricky and got way more tricks up his sleeve. Now I gotta figure out who's who. He is Moon. He is Gray. And with that, the colors are correct. And we are good to go. Alrighty. Life, upper left-hand side. He just lost his opening match versus Soen, 2-1. Opting with the Demon Hunter. Oh, where's the info box? Move up. Oh. Nice. Moon also with the Demon Hunter. No bottom action, which is already a tiny bit of a disappointment for me. Because I love to see Moon with the bottom. But you can't be that predictable, right? Gotta keep people on their toes. Gotta keep them guessing. And that's pretty much exactly what Moon is doing with a bit of variety in his builds. The 2 Night Elves here is, of course, like, it's 4 players. I think the ideal scenario for the tournament organizer, that is LoLite, is to have one of each race. This is what he's striving for. But if that's not possible, of course, it's the easiest to get a second Night Elf because they're just so many. Mr. Bendylog! Kovacs, you absolute legend. I hope your shoulders aren't hurting. I hope your back isn't cracking under the pressure of carrying w3 champions on them for years. Moon. Let's go. Yeah, I think a lot of people will be cheering for Moon here in this case. Demon Hunter exchanges. Moon with a bit better RNG. Gloves of Haste, greater ring of protection, huh? John Lusko, thank you for the 64 month. Is the hype train still running? Oh damn, did we get are we getting level 3? Choo. I hope you have a great start into the weekend with us, as we have quite a marathon cast here today. First high class action from the Asian scene. And then thriving and up-and-coming players from the Western scene in the Ren Cup, starting at around about 6 p.m. in 4 hours. So, do we have anything interesting? No Hunter's Hall yet, but we're not at that timing. Life is quite far behind in tech, I gotta say. Dreamy Warrior 00, thank you for your dreamy support. 100 bits, much love. So yeah, little exchange. This cost Moon Juice. Smokin now also with us for an eternity. 67 months, 5 years and a half and more. And I feel like a French counting high. 99. But it kind of is the same principle, eh? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Comfort zone is getting more comfortable. And we got a War 3 Champions Finals contribution. Ooh, look at that. Let me take a look. We thought this time we start the crowdfunding a little earlier. Pompaling with the 50. Dude, you already had 7 gift subs. Can't do both. I mean, obviously you can. But that's mental. Thank you so much. Ooh, Moon is already on 6 archers. That's great. And he goes Naga. That's also great. Moon is making Night Elf Mirror exciting with mass range. This is way more action-packed than the stalemate with the damn bears. That is a good unit. But with range, everything is better because you mix in talents, and with talents, everything gets better. Doesn't matter if that's Huntress into talents or Archers into talents, or in other matchups, just talents, or with undeads, or against undeads, crow talents, or the tank games versus human, where you need talents as well. Talents make everything better. They're like the salt of Night Elf gameplay. And he crushed him. Completely mauled him in his own base. With momentum, with tempo. Easy GG. Kid, back to school. You get some extra lessons. 5 minutes 40. That wasn't even talent push. It wasn't even talent push. I was raving about the talents and then the game is over. Shebang! Moon still got it. Never doubt the 5th race. Never. Just trashing him there. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, there was no Moon Juice left. There was nothing left. And life could go 0 too. Next game's already up apparently. Since the one was so fast. Incredible. Well, then let's do it again. Hopefully, with a bit of a better result for our dear colleague Life. We go into the KK watch function. We load up the game. First map of the patch goes to Moon. We figure out who's who. Moon is blue. This is fine. This is awesome. Oh, Pasta! You're also turning into quite a legend, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Pasta, for another 50 euros towards the War 3 Champions Finals. With that, we're like 10% there to the first step. Legends. Absolute legends. But yeah, basically, we can talk about the crowdfunding a little more, but the more you donate, the more players we can invite, and the longer the tournament is. Basically, you contribute more, you get more. Is the essence now. And the essence of Moon's gameplay is, you know, mass range worked well, Let's go more mass range, because nothing screams range more than Priestess of the Moon. Salt makes everything worse? What? How do you cook without salt? How you eat eggs without salt? How you chat in Warcraft without salt? I don't know. So, instead of Moon playing by the book and live countering him, it's Moon hard countering life. I'm baffled that I eat my eggs without salt. That's crazy. That's legit crazy to me. Do you have like a condition, a medical condition, where salt is not good for you? Dude, do you know that wars have been fought over salt? That's how good it is. Thousands of people died for a bit of salt.
The town is under siege.
I just don't need it.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's the taste of a person that's not sub to back to Warcraft. I understand. All good, mate. You do you. You do you. And it's probably better for your body to a degree. So we have a little time for that chit chat. Since there's a second engine of war coming, we're still creeping a little bit, eh? I eat eggs with Muggy. Yeah, that, I mean, yeah, but there's a lot of salt in Muggy, right? So that's fine, that's fine. Muggy eye, dude, amazing. Muggy eye is fantastic. Can recommend. But if I remember correctly, Muggy is Nestle. Nestle is evil, so get like another brand. Like a replacement. Muggy, basically German soy sauce, I guess.
A player's forces
basically.
are under attack.
It's like a brown salty sauce you can put in soups and stuff. Yeah, it's the German equivalent. I'd say. It's the easiest comparison that I can give.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's brown gold. Yes. Is your name Dennis by any chance? I had a friend called Dennis. He put Muggy on everything. He didn't put Muggy on anything. Like, he dipped his entire food in Muggy. It's basically a Muggy soup with whatever extra. That'd be funny if you got the same name. We kind of skipped the setup here for Moon, as not much was happening, but things are getting a little closer here. Bottom push with level 2. Design of this little push is to get the Demon Hunter off the map, to drain the Moon juice as much as you can. Moon has that AP up already, so he's committed quite a bit, huh? But Life was preparing, was expecting that. I mean, if you see a bottom, this is what you can expect. except if you go for a second base instead and then go mass dryads, which is also possible. But hunts are all the rage. Moon is going back to the old tier 1 push though. I think this last patch then has added another layer to this bottom hunt strategy, where you have to scout if it's tier 1 push, tier 2 push, or expo. That's 3 different branches, so you gotta be ready for all 3 of them to a degree. So far, life is looking fine. He got that tier 3 going for him. Losing an Ancient of War now, but I don't think it's the end of the world. He got 7 archers, is dealing with the AP, and now we gotta see if this commitment was enough or if there's a plan B. Because for Moon, there is no tech, there is no expo, and there's no AP anymore. Level 3 for the bottom is a huge damage buff. Easily noticeable here on that. I was tempted to say poor Demon Hunter. But we shouldn't feel bad for a Demon Hunter, especially in this patch. Or the previous. He's a war machine. He deserves the punishment. And looking at him with his blindfold, and he probably likes it. So, this is a round robin tournament, right? So, if you want a higher position, getting a 2-0 over your opponent that are somewhat evenly skilled here is incredibly important, as it helps your map score and can break ties. And here come the wisps again. We got a bear. He should probably save some wisp to get rid of detonate. To get rid of reju. Yeah, 1. Oh, is he committing all? No, not just yet. Moon's smart. But we're getting more bears. I don't know if the damage is sufficient. We aren't ticking behind this. And bears usually don't have issues with buildings. It is daytime though, and the moon juice is completely empty. And life is also supply blocked, like big time. It's down. It's down to the Demon Hunter basically. If the hunts can reach the archers, they'll just quickly disappear. Deny on that Huntress, preventing a level 4 Demon Hunter would be sweet. So, despite the supply block, this could work out. Like, the APs are helping that defensive position. Demon Hunter completely ignores it. It's like a no trespassing shield, but you just walk over it. Or don't touch the grass in a park. Yeah, or whatever, dude. This is what the park is for. Schubats 2K, thank you for the 2 month. Seems like Moon does have some issues with these towers, but it's still 3 bears. Everything is hurt. So heal scrolls are a lifeline now. Glaive thrower. Also without an upgrade. So without Warple Blades, that adds a bit of damage now in this patch. Still the old, almost useless Glaives. Oh, Demon Hunter surrounded. Is that the right call? He has a stab, but he can't get out anymore. Life walks into his misery. And is that just a 2-0? Overlay color's wrong? No. Moon is blue. Life wouldn't play Bottom Hunt. Never mind, I'm tired. Oh, you poor soul. Hafengeburtstag war? Bisschen gefeiert gestern, war? It's Harbor birthday weekend in Hamburg. And yeah, that's game. He broke him. But yeah, kind of threw it away. It wasn't a great spot, so maybe throwing it away is a bit harsh. So yeah, Moon. Knight of Mirror, man. I keep saying this over and over. Knight of Mirror has been his weakest matchup for a while. In the past, like the 2000s. But he has fixed that since 2014, 15. Oh, the lion sent a smiley face when I said Gamsa. Okay, we're on good terms again, as it seems. Sean, right, the creator of the Happy Fanboy song. We're still waiting for a follow-up, my dude. But it seems like you're just a one-hit wonder, huh? Just another one-hit wonder. 75 months. That's dope. Thank you, thank you. Next up. This match gets me freaking hyped. No! I forgot to quit w3 Champions and now we don't have an overlay because they invited me too quickly. Fuck! I was about to say this match gets me hyped. But I messed it up. There's just too much to do for a one-man production, guys. What can I say? Especially when the KK server is forcing you to quit w3 Champions every single game. Anyway. Can we save this? Can we get the overlay? Can we get the API? No, fail. System can't find the file. Okay, Blizzard overlay. It is for you, for me, for everyone. Oh. And in-game overlay gone. This is what we have to live with now. Yes. That's kind of fine-ish. Because the next matchup is LabyRinth versus he, which is Moon. And I'm very, very curious. LabyRinth was a freaking beast yesterday. That game versus Infi is probably one of my favorite series this year if we go like top 10.
A player's forces are under attack.
So what are we going for? It is, of course, DK Ghoul build here on Turtle Rock. Labby might have some issues if he wants to go for that expo. I think that's what he's going for most of the time. Regardless of when you get it, at some point, tier 2, tier 1, tier 3 expansion seems necessary. Falling apart without soul. Yeah, that's it. He usually got me back. But he's a bit busy in real life. All the best to the family of the 8-man. But yeah, I'll be casting with Grinchy later for the Ren Cup. And lag, no. Save. Does someone have an eye on the B Cup? If Sok and Kaho starts, I'd love to cast that series. But it might be a bit down the road, to be honest. And yeah, Labby vs Moon is also an absolute banger match. DK is catching quite some hits here, I gotta say. Not ideal for the rest of the journey. But we have level 2 aura, so there's a bit of passive HP regen, which is fine in that regard. Ghouls chasing archers, archers trying to get home. Ghouls chasing Wisp, Wisp trying to like just buy time, I guess. And creeping. Labby not trying to expand early on, so I was wrong in that regard. for now. So just a few skirmishes here and there. Nothing groundbreaking just yet. Wonder if Moon has some new ideas. He was a bit of a fan for a while, for like typical play until tier 3. And then go Ancient of Wind, like you usually do to go for crows. But then mix in 1 or 2 hippogriffs before you go to crows. That was different. We'll see if that is still the way to go. So far, I gotta say, this Demon Hunter is incredibly oppressive, which is a good thing. Expansion denied, freedom on the map denied, because you gotta be careful now. Moon is playing a fine game. Abandons his Demon Hunter progress for a little bit, but on Turtle Rock you can always catch up with these smaller camps. No Ritual Dagger. 6 Rods of Necromancy to be ready. And you can creep this now. I like the Sacrificial Skull for creeping. You can prepare an expansion with that. You get passive HP regen. Because the turtles, if you attack it with a melee unit, you hurt yourself. It's like thorns, but you know, spikes. And Moon is doing the same, but of course, that doesn't go for the Ancient of War. Special treatment again. Woohoo! Demon Hunter could kill him here. 1 mana burn could kill him. And we got mana burn, by the way. No immolation. Getting rid of the skull. Beautifully. Attention to detail. The turtle has a special AI, right? Because it's a level 7 turtle, so it always attacks the target with the lowest HP. They're smarter. And so we gotta stick with the 1 base. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, like it's very streamlined, right? I don't think you can hate what's happening here. From Moon's perspective. You got the tech, you got the levels, they're not being disrupted, you're not being attacked, your lores are not under threat, your lumber economy is fine. Thumbs up. Always good to see when this legend of the game can compete with the highest with the players on the highest level. I asked the question yesterday if you could say that Labby is now like somewhat confirmed the second best undead in the world, because we haven't seen many impressive things of 1-2-0 in the past couple of weeks and months. For Labby, we absolutely did. But yeah, it's still hard to decide. It's still very shape of the day dependent. But Labby is constantly improving, and it's probably one of the most impressive rises next to Kaho in the past couple. Shout out Labby, the mad professor from Korea. Moon, not going for any experiments, right? It's Dryads. It's a tier 3 tech. Sweet Steel. Items. Labby has an Invo Potion and a Heal Scroll, but that's about it. We go for the Lich. Wait, is he just flowing through this here? No. I said that like it's a Batman theme. No. Batman! Yeah, I think Moon so far is in full control. But worst is yet to come. With Frenzy halfway done, this is problematic. Without level 3 Naga, everything is always problematic. So, we focus the heroes a little bit. This Demon Hunter is a beast. Still curious if it is maybe a mistake to not go for Immolation. That opens up the possibility of a surround. But so far, he's elegantly microing against it. Fork Lightning. But yeah, where is the AoE against the ghouls? Can't ghouls just dominate the ground now? It very much looks like it. We're all following that Demon Hunter. Everything like right click here. We got the attention for the coil on the Lich. That was fun. That was fine. And slowly but steady, we're shaving away the HP of the DH. And then, what do, Moon? Naga is also gone. Like, mana on the Naga is also gone. Lich survives. Supply is more or less the same. And maybe it's kind of a good thing to fight here, because then there's no damage to your main. But in general, if you take this fight at home, with Moonwell support, this could have been way better. So Moon saw an incentive to fight in the middle, maybe for this consumable right here. I didn't see what it was. Does it not show? Oh, it's on the ground. Lol, greater mana. Yeah, that is, of course, worth it. But it's a very neck and neck game. Labby is probably a bit out of his comfort zone.
A player's forces are under attack.
With one base, ghouls into fiends. Instant nuke, of course, you can spam the spells a little bit with the great mana potion. Puts it on the Naga, which is interesting to me. Anyway, oh, that Naga of Labby mispositioned and mauled away by bears, and Demon Hunter takes a slice as well. We're eating good today. Bears micro to the side, but takes a lot of attention. A redo would be so good, but eventually the force supply go down. Moon on the other side takes away the statue, and that's the... Oh, no, he doesn't. I was about to say it's the only one, but it doesn't have mana anyway. So Preservation Staff goes back in, the classic Night Elf rotation. And he brought Dust, so Rip Fiend. We call them Rip Fiends now.
Player's forces are under attack.
Feels like this game is coming down to maybe one more fight. And yeah, Levy's pressure is off. He lost a bunch of ghouls. He doesn't have the statue here. He's not getting mana and HP back. Moon, 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 moon. And the Demon Hunter is getting stronger and stronger. Kind of surprised to not see the Naga level 3, but she's so close that it's basically level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Things for Moon are still getting quite a bit better. Naga is a beast with damage. Demon Hunter will level up soon. Inventory for Labby is non-existent. Both share a red spot. Cut gas pipe! Perfect. And more HP and more damage for the Naga of Moon. But yeah, cut gas pipe. Moon completely neglects talents here. Or hippos, whatever. Both play a very economical game on one base, which has been quite rare in this matchup. So it's only the 50-50 fight right now. Hey, Leon! Thank you very much for the raid, and thank you very much for entertaining me this afternoon. I created a beautiful clip of Leon today. Ooh, phone chimes. Noise. Already done with streaming, huh? I see. 2:30 p.m. Is it time for Hafengeburtstag? Is it time for sich richtig einen reinstellen? Richtig schön einen ins Gesicht schädeln. Thank you. Oh, only with you. Aww. The alternative Harbor birthday is kind of nice, right?
A player's forces are
I
under
always
attack.
liked it there. Not the main one though.
Under siege.
Of course. I remember a lot of Harbor birthdays with vodka melon. Harbor birthday is better than Hamburgians make it seem to be, IMO. But that would be fun with you, for sure. Unfortunately, I'm stuck here with some exquisite Warcraft. Ah. Moon is trying to expand at the head of the turtle.
A town is under
Getting
siege.
rid of the bone chimes. Maybe gold is worth more now that he's in upkeep and expansion was cancelled. At the final fight. No expansion by Labby. Maybe no follow-up plan. He's investing all the resources. He got the invo potions. Nuke on the bear. Getting rid of it. They melt, but they're just buffer units. I keep saying it. If you can save them, all right. But it's about Dryads and it's about the Demon Hunter and it's about 4 Lightnings. And that's exactly what Moon is doing here. Very, very simple fight plan. Click the DK, which was very far forward. As much as you can. Force them into a TP. The Dryads then take out the Destroyers if they can. Boom. And now we expand again. And since it's Moon, maybe we expand here again as well. Maybe you expand here, 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 here. We can expand everywhere. It's Moon's preferred playstyle on, like, Twisted. Obviously, still all the chances in the world for Labby. The heroes 4-4-3, wide worrying from Moon's perspective. He is getting closer and closer, inch by inch, to the level 5 Demon Hunter. It's the win condition. Lich can't say the same. DK, 4.6. And Labby can't break through. At least not for now. He's trying to get to that expansion, but that's 3 Dryad shots. That's a lot of crowd control. We mix in an A-bomb and Disease Cloud. What's that really worth? I thought he'd just jump onto the rear end of that army, but he plays it quiet and calm and collected. It's all the bears. Oh man. Destroyers have no mana, so useless unit. Except the Dispel, of course. Demon Hunter does a phenomenal job burning. Whenever you have time, whenever there's a stalemate, run in, catch a nuke, burn the mana, and then for the real fight, there's nothing the undead has left. In this case, though, big mana potion. Gotta pay attention to that.
A player's forces
Moon
are
is so far ahead in resources. Maybe he's not spending much, huh? What he doing? It's not like he's saving. He's at 54. I could understand his behavior if he's at 50 food and no upkeep, but like this? 900 gold. Now he's spending. Okay, maybe he miscalculated this a little bit. Off we go to the bear. Gets it. But that's another TP. Yeah. You got, I like it. You gotta spend that gold before you fight. Otherwise, like, this army is way too big. Couple more statues to be able to morph, and maybe one more abomination fiend damage output. I wouldn't hate a demolisher, which is not the word for the unit. A meat wagon.
Forces are under attack.
Just to spread disease cloud better. And we're preparing for when in 1 minute the mines are empty. Oh, is that level 5? That is level 5! Big change. Huge change. So mana burn now for 150 mana, as well as a lower cooldown. Moon scouting all avenues. Oh. We got one last fight in Labby. Moon's problem, if you can call it that, no talents. Instead, lots of dryads. All the heroes should have invo potions, right? Except the Naga. The mana taketh HP and the mana giveth HP. Deep. Ooh, he's expanding.
Players' forces are under attack.
I hope Moon sees this. He's scouting. No, it's not scouting. It's Labby. Okay, are we taking this fight? Not all bears will be able to connect in the early moments. Dryad Arc is crazy, of course. Demon Hunter level 5 should spam that mana burn. Yep, there we go. A-bombs already down to 50%. There is a heal scroll, but how long will that last against the Fog Lightning? That's another kill. That's another kill. Oh my god. Moon far ahead. The bears are just mauling these fiends. Can't even get the bear. What a fight by Moon. For now, at least. If he's not losing a hero, he should be fine, but the staff must be ready. The DK is looking horrible. Invo Potion, as he saw that Fog Lightning coming, stared death in the eye. Invo Potion on the DK, maybe for a little bit of a Hail Mary. So many Dryads. And they can easily pick these useless destroyers up. And that's 10 supply gone with 2 volleys. Pew, pew, pew. Moon can still own nerds in this game in 2025. But Labby doesn't want to give this up. Disease Cloud is ticking. Bit of HP. But it was nighttime. So Moon Juice is full. Heal potion would be nice, but yeah, gets the heal potion before the shop goes down. And now we flank and no way out, really. Fork lightning, zap, zappity, zap, zap. Moon with an impressive game 1 versus Labby. He still got it. 5th race, still got it. First, he owns Life 2-0. Now he owns Labby on this map. This was incredibly impressive Warcraft 3, ladies and gentlemen. He played this well. Barely any flaws, good execution, knowing when to fight, where to fight. Even without talents, man, he owned. He owned. Super. It's good for Warcraft when Moon is performing well. It is. Alright. Oh, Angeline, I'm coming. Double invite here. Oopsie. So I make sure that w3 Champions is closed just so I can start it when the game is live. So we got our regular overlay. Without immolation against so many ghouls is impressive. Yes. That looked fragile for a while, right? But he made it work. He made it work. Oh, I just read that today today is Harbor Birthday in Hamburg, which is like one of the biggest popular, the biggest public fests here. And also today might be the day where the Hamburg Football Club might finally be promoted to League 1 again after 7 years. So the city today might be, as we call it, Ausnahmezustand. Thank God I'm in the outskirts. Oh my. I guess it doesn't really matter how it ends. Like, if they're getting promoted, it's gonna be Ausnahmezustand. And if they fumble that again, it's also gonna be Ausnahmezustand. Sounds like fun. You know what's fun? Casting Warcraft for 10 hours. Now that's the fun. Alrighty, overlay working, score adjusted. Moon, clean sheets today. So Labby, can you bring this back after your impressive performances of the past couple of days?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, is that Hamburg football game running already? Do I need a live ticker? Oh no, it's 2013. 8:30 later. Take her! Greetings to the tower, my dude. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you had a good stream. Ausnahmezustand equals martial law. Yeah, but like not really. It's like, what was that hockey club that trashed its own city when they won the Stanley Cup? Like that. Was that Colliery? Was it Pittsburgh? You probably know what I mean.
Forces are under attack.
All of them? Okay, dude. Vancouver? Was it Vancouver? One club trashed the city so hard that, like, I heard about it. So it must have been, like, somewhat fitting. Somewhat extreme. But yeah, it's not like we locked down the city and there's military, everything. It's just like huge party on the streets. Fireworks when fireworks are not allowed. Etc. Ooh, that didn't hit, right? Don't think so. No. Didn't. So Labby was trying to go for an expo, still trying to go for an expo, and this time even without the tier 2.
The town is under siege.
Oh my god, Philadelphia is catching so much flack from you guys. Sounds like I'd like it in Philadelphia. Sounds rowdy. Is he really committing to a hunter soul?
Forces are under attack.
It's working. Oh my. The tech tree is broken if this hunter's hall falls.
The town is under siege.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. On the back of a tier 1 expansion, he's doing so much damage. No lores, no dryads. You know the drill. Yeah, that's a problem. Maybe he can go to like tier 3 faster-ish. Rules are getting wrecked now. If that expansion is running after this push, he can easily replace them. And yeah, Moon has to get a little more done here. He did rebuild the Hunter's Hall quickly on the right-hand side. So that was a super good play. To not wait until the fight is over. And he's picking up more and more ghouls. It's getting a bit scary for Labby. So he has to find new ways to like stretch time. As he's gonna be under even more pressure. AP Demon Hunter Naga can sometimes win games alone. He's again not going for immolation. This is surely a weakness versus ghouls. On game 1, he was able to make up for it. On game 2, not so much. So AP broken. Another Ritual Dagger Deny for a little bit of healing. Chases, Naga controlled as well. Okay, Labby back in shape. Demon Hunter is not level 3. Naga didn't get Fork Lightning. DK is close to 3. There's a lot of things going in Labby's favor now.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, and he gets surrounded. Yep. He will be able to fight out. No? What about the Naga? Careful. Demon also losing HP. Still losing HP. I hope he's not forgetting about that Demon Hunter. He's still trying to fight out, but can't find the damage. We still got 2 APs. There will be a follow-up with Dryads. Second lore, unfortunately, a bit late. I don't think he had too many resources, though. Labby is still teching. He doesn't have like mass fiends out. An overseeable number of ghouls as well.
A town is under players' siege. Forces are under attack.
But one hero kill and everything could turn around. Or you just surround the Demon Hunter again and stop that push. When do you have to care about these APs is the question. Maybe the towers hold the fort anyway. And you just have to repair a little bit because the Spirit Tower is goated. It's more about these here. It's more about Demon Hunter DK. Which, oh, damn, that surround was so sweet, so crisp. And that's game. Moon is losing the first game of the day. After going 3-0 before, LabyRinth strikes back on Northern Isles with an expansion. Well done. Controlled Moon pretty much the entire game. Made very, very, very sure that there's no pressure coming towards his expansion. He was the one to pressure. He was the one to get the Hunter's Hall. And once the Hunter's Hall was gone and every timing was delayed by a lot, I'd say the cookie crumbled. I say the cookie crumbled. So, goddamn Moon. Still, though. I'm not sure about this no immolation play, to be honest. It was odd. It was a bit odd. Good to see we get more games, though. Unfortunately, my plan of going B Cup and L Cup at the same time didn't work out thus far. Because Sok and Kao are playing at the same time. But man, if you can get Moon and Labby, I think you gotta go Moon and Labby. Farsaw, thank you for the 3 years. Happy subversary, dude. Feels freaking great. Thank you, thank you, thank you for such a long time. How can I get the same models as you have? Exclamation mark Kenshin. It's a community mod. And it's very, very, very cool. We like it. No invite yet? Bit confused. Ah, there it is. Yamsa. Yamsa. Cider. And on Hammerfall. Oh, banger match in this banger map in this matchup. I like Hammerfall in Night Elf Undead so much. It's one of the best maps, IMO. Room to expand, time to push, some spots for the Night Elf to kind of hide that tree as well. 2 choices to expand on. I think it's really good. So we start with the champions. We got the score. And we decide this. Pew! Moon could go 2-0 in this group stage. This is Labby's first game, so it determines his start into this tournament. First map, Moon all the way. Second map, Labby all the way. So which way now? Little reminder that in 3 hours we start Ren Cup, a tournament for all the players of 1800 and below. 1800 MMR and below. You can sign up for that. Link is on walker3.info. In the Ren Cup Discord, of course. Wikipedia. You'll find it. Very interesting. Last time we had Laka versus Sorai in the final, which was one of the coolest amateur finals that we had in so long. The Tommy Chach! 96 months! Holy shit, dude! That is indeed 8 years. 8 years.
Players' forces are under attack.
When Tommy Chach was subbing for the first time, students still did their homework themselves instead of with ChatGPT. Eight years. That was pre-reforged announcement.
Players' forces are under attack.
I unfortunately got some lags, but I can't leave the game. Unlike w3cFinals, when you leave a KK platform game, you can't join via the watch client. Yeah, Tommy, dude, this is nuts. Off to the 10 years. Back in my day, my math teacher said we wouldn't always have a calculator in our pockets. That's right. That's right. So this time we have a Demon Hunter with Immolation. Moon is making adjustments. Sorry for the slideshow here and there. Seems like 120 has similar experience. But you see already how much more troublesome this is in the early game for LabyRinth.
Forces are under attack.
Expo prevented, Expo delayed. Labby is not one of these stubborn players. He should be able to pivot to attack. And Moon has that Wisp here for constant scouting. Maybe a cheeky AP. The creep is still up as well, doing damage towards the tower. I'd love to be able to do something about the connection, but you know, Chinese server, it is sometimes not the easiest to connect. Next game will be better. For this, we have to live with it. And interesting enough, LabyRinth did not attack. And Moon's expansion is quite a bit faster when it comes to the building. But then, of course, you gotta walk over, creep it, entangle it. So this will even out, but Moon started the tech now. And that gives him the advantage. I feel like Labby, in the past couple of weeks, could just be me fanboying. But it feels like he's getting better in realizing when to pull ghouls and how many.
Players' forces are under attack.
So this will be a bit troublesome, as we don't have level 3 on the Demon Hunter unlocked. And Moon still has to walk this way. The
town is under siege.
Alright, we brawl. We got quite some mana for Immolation. Not too sure if this will lead directly to kills. And Labby can't get that much done here, to be honest. He's threatening this a bit, so Moon, of course, has to stay here and defend. And has to start walking and can't creep. So this is in itself a delay. And his base is safe. But it's not like a happy play where he just jumps onto the Tree of Life and sacrifices 4 or 5 ghouls and gets that expo and then is ultimately ahead. So how long will it take Moon to entangle that gold mine is the question. And who's gonna get level 3 faster? We are committing now as the archers are a little bit exposed. Ancient of War turns around, will be a big help in the fight. Archers surrounded though, 2 volleys. Rip! Ghoul micro by Labby is getting better and better. And this one is also safe, and this one is also safe. Okay, the panda unleashes his wrath and gets a double kill right away. But both are having trouble with the goblins and the trolls. But yeah, should be fine now. I think Moon cleans this up. He didn't forget about the Hunter's Hall behind this. He didn't forget about the tag. Labby also still building. I think his second, if that's the second crypt, it's a bit late. And yeah, it's quite a bit late actually. While the brawls love the panda adjustment in case LabyRinth would have gone Gargs, and he did display Gargs a lot recently. But not this game. It's getting problematic. Nah. Demon Hunter is back. Expo is safe. Totally safe. Totally safe. Don't break a sweat, guys. Relax. Can you all calm down a little bit? Thank you. Ancient of Warlords doesn't really matter. Just slows down creeping a little bit. Labby's tier 3 tech now. It's scary. Moon is a bit behind, only starting production now. Labby is already 12 food ahead, and he got 4 production buildings. Panda 3 is a big weapon, but mostly against ghouls, less so against fiends.
Players' forces are under attack.
It's always a miracle to me how night elves are supposed to survive with half the production on same resources. But Moon surely finds a way.
A player's forces are under attack.
With the roaming Demon Hunter ready. Oh, he doesn't have the burn just yet. I mean, he does have the burn, but it's the immolation burn and not the mana burn. So it's basically an HP burn. LabyRinth needs what? 1.5 minutes from here on? Big invul potion for that Lich though. Great for the upcoming fight. We trust in the Dryads and the Bears. Again. Labby seems to be the favorite here, but the supply gap isn't as big as it could be. Yeah, slideshow Warcraft, everybody. I know, we're all suffering. But Labby is taking some casualties here, is getting the big Warlord. That's 2 consumables for him. 1 greater invul, 1 greater healing. He is well equipped for that fight, because Moon, being so low in supply, is probably going for that hero kill again. As he did on Turtle Rock.
A player's forces are under attack.
But 3-3. The lack of Naga makes hero focus a lot less potent. It's also a lot weaker versus Fiend. I'd almost say he needs level 5. Seems to be the win condition that he wants to acquire as well. A Tome of Retraining is very likely because he has the weapon against ghouls, right? Immolation is supposed to be the weapon against ghouls. You got that covered with the Panda. So go for the mana burn. It's way too potent. And takes this strong Nova away. Here it is. Moon is doing a lot of things right. Is that too late though? Labby was able to contest him. Yeah, great. I know exactly what's happening here. It is wonderful. The Breath of Fire. Hooray! With a bit of Moon Juice and with Rejuvenation. Is there a chance? Moon is down in supply. Staring at the barrel. The Naga of Labby is getting deleted though. Breath of Fire is sick. No more heal scroll here. Maybe there is a chance. Everything is burning on Labby's side. And you can't coil at all. You can't coil at all because of mana burn. The Panda still so much mana. Next Drunken Haze Breath of Fire level 4. Oh my god. Moon might be able to do it here via the heroes. But if we look at the supply, it's once again a gigantic lead. Everything is hurt with the Breath of Fire, but it's so hard to get kills. The effect of the Panda is surely noticeable. Moon back at 50. Can he survive at 50? Because the heroes are mega promising. Naga kill was sweet. Labby, on the other hand, also kept his consumables. Needs to rebuild Moonwells now. Not good. Not good. Any nukers on the Lich? EK has no mana though. Are we overcommitting a little bit? No third base on top. Burn. Perfect at 74. There's a world in which the Lich falls. But this is not the world. When he gets the double heal scroll against the Panda, now this will be incredibly helpful in the next fight. Yeah, Moon has some recovery to do. But there is a win condition for him. Level 5 demon right around the corner. Especially after this fight. No nuke. 4.7. Consumable. I can't. Wait, where is it? Mana Stone. Whee! So much Breath of Fire. But yeah, the Fiends are hard countering the Dryads. Demon Hunter not willing to commit the Invul Potion just yet. What do you do with the Panda? Just step out. Scrap creeps. Moon salvaged this well. He got the big turtle. He got the big item. He got the experience. And then he double staffs away. It's not bad. There's still a fiend here, by the way. Labby might have forgotten about it. Now we get the transition to Abominations with Disease Cloud. And oh, Labby is lining up a strong push. A super strong push. Maybe the last push. There is no lumber on Labby's side. He spent it all. Moon has a huge task ahead of him. Since there's also 2 heal scrolls. One is down. The Destroyer is not making it that much further, but the DK still got mana at this stage of the fight. Not ideal. Naga also makes it to level 3. So much more damage available as long as there is mana. Bears falling, no redo. We got the Detectant, quite nice. Demon saves himself with an Invu potion. More and more right clicks coming also to stat use. Panda has that mana stone. Unfortunate for him, the destroyers can't be touched by that. But finally, Demon Hunter's getting level 5. Moon fighting. He's not in a great spot. Not at all. He's holding on to dear life. It even... Like, this is the main base. There's nothing left of this main base. And hero focus without Naga seems impossible. Almost going for the knockout punch here. Mana stone used. That's the problem with the staff now. There's no moon worlds to go to. Labby. Oh, he actually blocked. Could he have killed him? No, it's 98. And Labby with the victory lap here. Panda 5? Is that the rescue? Moon unwilling to tap out. For now. Demon Hunter just runs around the map in circles. And he's got to do it again and again and again. Nice hero nuke by Labby. Playing into the strength of the undead. And it's game. Moon doesn't see a way out anymore. Nice recovery by Labby. Similar to yesterday where he went down 0-1 against Infi. And then turned the series around. He is turning into quite a legend killer here today. Or the past couple of days. Focus and Labby. They are really... And Kaho are performing incredibly well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Elnriz! Let's go, Labby. Yeah, he is in tip-top shape. Beauty! How he got these expos up. Turtle Rock was not really his map on that one base. It's also not really his style. It did work, though. It did work. And with that, we got Moon with 1-0. We got Labby with 1-0. We got Soin with 1-0. Promising. Moon completely neglecting talents is a bit sad. Kao defeats Sok 2-0. Damn. And is advancing. Kao, what a god. So we are only with L Cup today. So it's L Cup. That's gone, that's gone. Next match for us is Labby versus Life. So same matchup. No lags, hopefully. round robin, best of 3. Afterwards, Soen Moon. Oh, that's a guaranteed. That's a guaranteed Hood Classic. And that means the last game then is LabyRinth Soen. And then we got it all covered, right? I think. What a time to be alive. What a time to be a Warcraft fan. When these matches are coming in, day out. So many reasons to celebrate this game. If you want to see more of the Western scene, we got this coming up. w3 Champions Season 21 Finals. The crowdfunded has started yesterday. I think everybody had tons and tons of fun with Season 20. If we want to do this again, feel free to support. ! W3cfinals. So I informed Lorelei that I'll be going with the watch function now. BZ82, thank you for the Prime. Or Beza. Josh Davenport, thank you for the 7-month. What the hell? Are we starting a new subtrain here? Just hovering over that 2,000 subs. Good. They still invite me. Okay, hopefully they start. And they did. Always gotta say everything twice. So I should probably also... I thought we're gonna watch B Cup with Kaho and Sock, but this game went a little too long. So we switch this to Soen, Moon, LabyRinth, Live, and Soen. L Cup. Game is started. In a couple of minutes, we'll be there. I'll grab a coffee, be right back, and then... Yo, Chalaba! Where's that coming from? Pew, 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 pew. The subs are just showering me today. Thank you. Absolute supporting legends here on the sweet, sweet, sunny Saturday afternoon. I hope you're enjoying this in your garden, on a terrace, whatever, or just on the couch, wherever you want. Love you all. Be right back. It is a nice day, isn't it? With all these games lining up, with Ren Cup lining up. It's a great time to be a Warcraft fan. Except that you get asked the same questions over and 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 over again. Which is getting a bit annoying, but hey, apart from that, we got some great times here. We need a cup for every letter in the alphabet. Now that's an idea I can get behind. I'm going to do my part and sponsor an R Cup later this summer. Let's go, Riza! You're such a gem. Not only for like the monetary contributions, but also just the posy vibes, man. Where Riza is the good vibes. Okay. Dude. So I just said that it's getting really annoying to be asked the same question and then you ask the question or one of the questions. That's just insulting. Be gone. Good night. Goodbye. Real. I think they did a rehost in our game. For some reason. That doesn't happen too often, to be honest. I'll check out Lola at stream. But yeah, there's nothing that can happen. Like, Labby Live. I mean, with the ghoul pull, it could be over. But I don't think so. Nah. That would greatly surprise me. Next game has started. We should be there in like maybe 2.5 minutes. Oh, I saw the game flashing for a second. Wait. It's live 1-0? Huh? What? No, don't tell me he sold his necropolis or something. Huh? Stufka, did you see what happened? Did anyone see what happened? Huh? The game must have been over in less than 3 minutes because I wasn't even able to join the game. Oh my god. You spend days and weeks and hours to praise LabyRinth and then he apparently sells his necropolis. I don't know what happened. But that's the only explanation I got. What else can a night elf do in like 2.5 minutes? Yeah, but as part of the undead cabal, of course, I knew this would be happening and decided to not show you the game. Demon Hunter stopping Expo big time. That fast? 40 seconds till game. Yeah, I was accused by Leon today to run a secret shadow government of Warcraft 3. It's not even that secret, is it? I mean, Leon doesn't even know when to show up for tournaments, so how secret can it be if Leon knows? There we go. Okay, I'm joining the game. It is available to me now. No lags. No interference. No overlay problems. The world is healing. Na komm. Oh, I have to enable this. Alright, we're good. Okay, so I got no clue what happened. Something happened and life is up 1-0 after 2.5 minutes. Maybe a ghoul pull that went horribly wrong. Maybe he sold his necropolis. Nobody knows. Because on w3cfinals we could check it out easily. On KK you can only watch the game that's currently running. Another section where this platform is clearly inferior to what we have in the West. Once again, making sure that w3cfinals is just the best. So,
A player's forces are under attack.
classic DK Demon Hunter. I am expecting quite a banger. I'd say Life versus Undead is better than Moon versus Undead. Even though Moon made a good effort. Perfect creeping so far. Grabs the item, runs across. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. Get him. Oh, detonate. Okay, with that, it gets the information that the demon is coming. And Labby, whatever happened, Lit Expo gone wrong. Ah. Oh, damn. I don't know how fast things can go wrong. But hey, maybe life shows us, huh? Maybe life shows us. Impressive. This must have been less than 3 minutes. I thanked Chalaba for the subs. I went to the fridge, which is like 5 steps basically. I came back, which is another 5 steps, and then it was over. Ridiculous. Good to see signs of life though. Life lost to Soen and life also lost to Moon. So if he wants to improve his position, it has to be a win versus Labby, unfortunately for him.
A town is under siege. A player's force
And again, this is not a great position for Labby to be in. As he is not Tekken. On the other side, life isn't Tekken either. We got some mercenaries. Big expenses, but he can afford it as he isn't Tekken. Expo is almost up. And life is not risking losing his life to a losing his Demon Hunter to a coil. So he retreats, and that's finally some time for Labby, but the next Acolyte has to walk down. It's all seconds, it all takes time.
A town is under siege.
But Labby strikes back. Okay, good to see that games can go longer than 4 minutes here. Ghouls try to set up an ambush. Gets the pot. Shadow Priest gone. That takes the healing and dispel away. But if that Berserker falls, that's a disaster. Unfortunately, this round not as crisp as it was earlier versus Moon. And Demon Hunter with Immolation can't take your mana away, but you can still take that Ghoul away. Ancient is lazy and doesn't attack.
Town is under siege.
So we just resort to the Ghoul pressure that helped him win the Northern Isles game versus Moon. Huntress Hall in a safer spot though, so if you commit here, it takes the pressure off of the Wisps and off of the Moonwells. And while Labby was able to save a lot of Ghouls versus Moon, this is not the case here. Life seems a little sharper, a little better positioned, but it's not that he's not taking losses. And that will hurt his Expo, which is already somewhat in position, but can't be started because there's still creeps at the bottom left of the side. Bottom left of the side of the map.
Forces are under attack.
Incredible what a DK can do, huh? He's not known to be a fighter, but he is very tanky and right clicks in the beginning of a game versus archers can go a long way. Ghouls.
A town is under siege.
It's only 3, right? Oh, the archer block by life is amazing.
Players' forces are under attack.
It feels like Labby is throwing a couple of units away. Still buying time, buying time, buying time. Maybe every second that the Demon Hunter can't attack the creeps in the absence of an Ancient of War. Where is that Ancient of War, by the way? Ah, yeah, here at the market. You have to creep it with the hero. Okay, so Stufka's reporting. Lich died, Blight was dispelled, and the creeps were still alive when Labby tried to do a Lich Fast expansion. Wow. Well, that's the worst outcome possible. Ghouls take the Magi. That's huge.
Players' forces are under attack.
So he leaves here with the level 3 decay and double claw and gloves. The Lich will be incredibly happy. And then we're almost done with the tech. 2 crypts. He is not playing Gargs at all anymore, huh? That's perfect YouTube Shorts material. Nah, we only upload moments where Night Elf looks bad. We wouldn't do this to the undead. Come on.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
We got a huge collection of that, though. This Demon Hunter is a beast. Double ring. Boots tally. Nice. Big healing as well. And important for life to scout if this is Gargs or not, but he committed to the Naga, so he probably knows. It is the 4 production buildings that you can afford as an undead on 2 bases.
player's forces are under attack.
Life has been pretty progressive, to be honest, in the matchup for Undead. We've seen Mountain Giants, Chimeras, Quad production, Panda third at times. And the Mana Burn Immolation build. Yeah, he's missing a bit of evasion, but with so much armor, why not? Has to commit to the greater healing here. Fiends coming out, hard counter to Dryads. More Dryads are coming in. And almost no mana anymore. Third ghoul sent into the fray. Got it saved now. Tiny bit of a micro mistake, but it's all.
Player's forces are under attack.
So far, regardless of the progressivity of life in previous series, it seems like every Night Elf is back to only double lore. Only Dryad Bears. Maybe it's just today, but feels like I noticed that pattern a little bit recently. And yeah, with the exception of Happy, the last patch didn't make it so Frostworms found a way into the meta. Happy still tries, Happy's still doing it, but Happy's happy, and I don't think Frostworms are like a guaranteed win or anything. Starbuck yesterday, of course, he made it work versus Orc.
The town is under siege.
With the fascinating army composition of 1 Air-Bomb, 1 Statue, 1 Destroyer, 1 Worm. Unreal. That game was unreal. Big push! Demon Hunter only level 3, but well equipped. Also more HP with the parry app that I really like. But what do you do against all these ghouls? The ghouls are a huge problem. He holds the Moonwell though. That's massive. Destroyer in the air takes care of ghouls, but I don't see that big burst damage. It's coming in now with the ghouls. But Bears find the backstab. Needs to refocus, which is working well. But what about that ledge? Almost lost him there, this glass cannon with triple claws. And Life holding on to himself here. Time to wreck the Moonwells now. Time to make sure that you'll never ever ever build a big army and you can drink all the moon juice you want. The undead army is bigger than your army if you always stay on 2 production buildings versus 4. Big pressure on that base. That's Life's win condition. That's what keeps him in the game. And it's dead. Big commitment, of course, but that Fiend micro, Jesus, keeps it safe with Naga and Lich joined forces. And that Lich, let's be honest, can solo this army. That Lich is such a giant. It can solo this army with this inventory, with the Demon Hunter out of the fight for a little bit, or at least passive. You can even spam a Nova, and this is Night Elf in the dirt, 1-1. The revenge for the disaster that was Game 1. Labby back. It feels... Does he need that pressure of a 0-1 situation? Felt good. Looked good. It's been, like, I don't know if I think since early 1-0 rise times, I wasn't standing in Undead as much as I stand Labyrinth. And I can still not understand why Night Elves are sticking with the double lore. I can't. I cannot. How, how is that supposed to work? I thought Night Elves were progressing a little bit. And they learned lessons. They did go for earlier wins at times. No talents. Aye, aye, aye. I just watched the Labby Expo failure. Hey, that was funny. Mr. Reza, would you be able to share a link? Or tell me how I access this? Is it like Twitch where you click on video? No. Replay? No. Was there a clip? Content is coming soon. Okay, they don't have clips. I watched on TH Doyu. You can go back in time. TH's Doyu. Okay, then we'll get the answer. If Mr. Reza says it's funny. Okay, can you guide me, Mr. Reza? Where do I go back in time? Because, oh, just here. Oh, really? Like YouTube? Oh, sick. I didn't know. So good to have TH back. Okay, so this is Moon Labby. We've seen that. Move the slider. Yeah, that was a good direction. Thank you. That was a perfect explanation. Moon Labby. In between games. Oh, I should probably make sure to join the game. In between games. It's a very little time frame, right, that I have to hit now. This it? Autumn leaves? Slideshow. Okay, there it is. Here we go. Wait, we can skip forward till the heroes are there. Okay, Lich, Expo, Autumn leaves, Demon Hunter coming in. Here's the Nova, can't control the DH, is completely empty. Click, click, Wisp detonate, nice, click. Oh, whoa, that's a cooldown. No deny. Creep still there, Bloodlusted Ogre Magi, awa, awa, awa. Levels up. More immolation. Oh my god. Lich gets run down. Yo, that was game 1 of the series. Holy moly, everything went wrong in that regard. Like, literally everything. That is impressive. But then also impressive how Labby brought it back on map 2, to be honest. No time for nonsense. There we go. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, it's time to decide this. Will Life get the first victory of his of this tournament day, or will Labby still be able to contest this? The last encounter between them was won by Life. So can he do it again? We got Life on the left-hand side with the Demon Hunter. We got Labby on the right-hand side with the DK. No Lich anymore. That was hilarious. Gotta be entertaining, huh? Yet he definitely was. We see similar openings that we've seen on Echo. I feel nice detonate. Ah, not the perfect detonate though. There's still light here. And we got a second sack skull, which is also super nice to have. Okay. Then, Labby is losing quite some HP again. We got Immolation and Mana Burn skilled. No chance for an evasion. Just good damage on the DK. Acolyte saved as well. There shouldn't be a way where the DH can save this. No, 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 no. Or, not save. Kill it. Light up, DK! If he gets trapped or if there's a bash, he's dead, but the Demon Hunter is also playing with fire. Cool. Just turn around, 60 HP. But no, Labby got it done. Aura now, and that's the time for Life to leave. Should be an easier expo. Life at the same time is working on a tree too. Not in this position anymore. So you can't get trapped. Phew. Phew, phew, phew. There's a good band called PQ, PQ, PQ. Very similar. Okay, Demon Hunter on the way to 3 again. Phenomenal items, but Labby, is he aiming for that tree or the demon? He's getting stuck. He has no TP. Oh my god, this might be game. This might just be game, everybody. The detonate is too late. Demon Hunter kill in the early game. Labby, after losing game 1 in 2 minutes 54, might be winning this back to back. Oh, smokes. Holy smokes. Is that a 5-minute win here? Life might go down 0-3. It's cool, but there's no XP granted to anything. Also detonate, lumber reduction. Brutal early. 2 of these archers will also fall if the skeleton doesn't expire, which it won't. Impressive ghoul pressure by Labby today. Also versus Moon. Level 3! A DK outscaling a Demon Hunter. Unreal. And now we siege. I mean, why not? What do you... Oh, surround? No, GG! 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 Total domination. Total annihilation. Labby, Labby, Lap, Lap. 6 minutes. What a revenge on the Night Elves map pick. On the Night Elves map pick. Guys. Sick. LabyRinth is so sick. He's so good. I can't believe how good he is at the moment. Oh, I want more. 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 I want more Labby games. Thankfully, we do get one. That will be the one after this one. Moon versus Soen is next, and then Labby versus Soen to close out the day. I'm a Labby lover. And life, unfortunately, it continues. Not the greatest performances. What's the bar next to the hero's face on the score screen? That is damage done. There. That could use an icon. Now that you mention it. That could use an icon. Yep. Awesome, awesome. Labby's new favorite undead player. My favorite undead player is Finrod. But in the pro scene, yeah, by far. Like, it's not even a competition. There's nobody even close to Labby. He's so awesome. He's so awesome and creative and is mixing it up and has exciting games. Yeah, life going down 0-3 here is rough. Didn't he play other L Cups as well? No, that was his first, huh? There's so many cups, I start to lose track, to be honest. But yeah, that was his first L Cup. And oh, he took 3 Ls back to back. So the next game started. We're not too far away, like a minute and a half maybe from the next game. And Moon can show his brilliance versus Orc once again. Ice Orc is 1 over Sock in B Cup? What? It's like a simulcast right now. Ice Orc? For Sock? Well, we'll see. Dude, playoffs without Sock. What a downfall that would be from top 4 Dolphin Cup to group stage elimination versus Ice Orc. In B Cup. That would be ridiculous. Oh. Tufka, I hope your internet is better. Otherwise, how are you keeping up with all the streams? Where would the scene be without Stufka, man? It's like, you guys have no idea how important that person is. And after after 12 years, I finally learned how to pronounce his nickname. Was a one-time issue. Nice, 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 nice. All right, guys. The last ride today for the legend that is Moon. They have the same gesture in the player pick. By the way, that Soen pick, one of the goated player pictures. This and the one for Sock. So good. Shout out to the photographer. Well then, another best of 3. Let's get it on. Moon had a strong showing versus Life. Had a solid performance versus Labby. But Labby seems to be the boss at the moment. Moon actually took a map though. Soen started with a 2-1 over Life. We thought, oi, that looks pretty good at the beginning, but now after a couple more matches, it doesn't really mean much, to be honest. Your chins must be really itchy. I never thought about it that way, but if you put it like that, yeah, maybe there's something to it. The big chin itch epidemic. Beware, guys. Wear your masks. We got a Blade Master versus Keeper of the Grove, and Moon is going for Huntress! Bringing us the good old style of 2020. I created a horrible cast on Thursday where it was Kaho versus Focus, and Kaho also played this Huntress style. And I spent the entire game talking about how toxic it is when this Night Elf style exists, when they just build the Huntress and get the upgrade and click on your base. And then I was almost done with my rant, and then Focus had won. Yeah, this was 2 days ago. I'm still embarrassed that this happened to me. But hey, even gods can bleed, right? And of course it made you all feel good because you know better all the time. Sometimes you gotta play the games. We got a Moonwell outside the base. We are attacking for the Huntress upgrade. This could also be hunts into Dryads, which seems like the best established strategy with the new hunts.
The town is under siege.
It was fun. I was there. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. I feel bad about it. Oh. Wait. He's stuck? Step Bro stuck? Oh, that's bad. He can't get out. He can't be denied. Oh, he didn't get the deny. He attacked something else. A
player's forces
Whoopsie daisy. Soen currently a bit between heaven and hell, to be honest. Not much consistency. Oh, was that a second engine of war on Expo? I'm not sure. It's a lot of economy harass. But there's still lots of lumber, huh? Whatever that building was, he's not rebuilt. Oh, maybe it was just a Moonwell.
A player's forces
That's
are
fine.
under attack.
Moon got the wrong upgrade. I think he's going into Dryad. I think it's the Dryads. There's no second engine of war. There's no expo. I'd be shocked if he stays on one base, one ancient huntress. But it sure be time for the huntress upgrade. He got 3. There we go. And that makes, or that turns huntress into gruntress. Oh, he gets a second grunt. Nice ambush, Moon. This time we got a deny. Nice. But we also have no lore. I am a bit confused. Ah, there it is. I was just... Okay, then the world is in order. We got Shaman against it. Shamans don't do much against Hunters, huh?
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, Purge? Purge is amazing versus Keeper, and that's the reason for them, I think. So yeah, basically you build a building and these units to counter one hero who is otherwise too overwhelming. Gruntress, I'm intrigued. Is there a Rule 34? I don't think there's Warcraft 3 Rule 34 content, but hey, prove me wrong. The magic damage is effective versus heavy. Yeah, but just 10. It's like doesn't do that much. And it does nothing against dryads because dryads are magic immune, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword. But yeah, it's solid. But these hunters, they will disappear. Oh, Neo Clueless, sweet summer child. What do you mean? What am I missing out on? Do we have Dark Ranger body pillows? If yes, link please. DMs are open. We got the hunt upgrade there, paired with the heal spray. It's so nice. Also against lightning shield, of course. Okay, Max, apparently you know it as well. Maybe you guys have your personal LLM that produces them for you. I got no clue. I know that we gotta fight, and Shadowhunter isn't level 3. We got a big mana potion on this Alchemist, which is fantastic. And IMO, Soen might be bleeding a couple too many units here. Acid Bomb is, of course, lethal. So this will require a heal self. Got it. Blade Master in trouble. Moon can retreat and then heal up again. Skimmy! Thank you for the raid, my dude. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a fun time. We are watching Soen and Moon, and we're watching L Cup afterwards. Soen versus Labby. So after seeing Lin yesterday and Grubby yesterday, you see Soen today, and we have seen Focus as well. We're currently discussing if there's explicit Rule 34 content about Warcraft 3. And chat says there's tons, but I haven't seen anything. So we don't know whether we don't know who's lying. Maybe both of us are under attack. Thought about that. I'm not talking Warcraft, World of Warcraft, right? Explicitly and specifically Warcraft 3.
The town is under siege.
But we're sieging bases here. As I said, DMs are open.
Players' forces are under attack.
Little bit of a base race, and Moon is the one forced back. Loses the shot without a telestaff. That's a bit annoying. And Soen comes in with the towers. We had Taker here earlier. Soen, the same spirit. The detonates were sweet, but there's still Shaman. Blade Master in trouble. Shadow Hunter wide awake. And he still had got that big heal potion. Soen usually has exquisite Blade Master control. Is that going to be enough? Supply is neck and neck. That's usually great for the Night Elf. But of course you gotta calculate the towers in if you have the time to get them up. The piercing damage versus Dryads is so crazy. Entangle instantly dispelled. Dude, Soen is quick today. And Moon is knocked out by the blade. The towers are up as well. So sweet. I thought maybe it wasn't a sign of strength that he defeated Life earlier 2-1. Maybe it was. I'll say this much. Sorceress, polymorph, endless possibilities. Max, I like the way you're thinking. As a fellow Baldur's Gator, I know where this can lead to. Ay, 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 poor Misha. Poor, oh, someone think of the Misha. Now it's in my head. Now it's in my head and I can't get it out. That's what she said. Oh my god, we have to. This is derailing. This is derailing. This is not good. We gain momentum. We gotta move on. I feel corrupted. I feel dirty. Filthy even. I was an innocent summer child. Just half an hour ago. Top timing by Soen, by the way. Hello, Haster. Do you want to comment on the last game, Haster? I mean, there's probably something you want to say. Haster, since I banned account create, probably #1 Night Elf whiner in this chat. Oh, Soen played well. Someone hacked Haster's account. Or he's drunk. Or both. Next game is up, waiting for it to be watchable, as unfortunately I can't join the games live today. Like, live today. I can't join the lobby. KK too laggy. I saw Criplord fan art. We got our next game. It's gonna be on Concealed. And Concealed with Moon and Huntress. It's a classic for 5 years. How to find some poor soul on Etsy that's willing to craft a demon hunter body pillow. Hey, I want the Dark Ranger. A Banshee is okay too. Or a Pit Lord, of course. If it's Ascalor, I'd take a Pit Lord as well. I don't know if my bed is big enough for a Pit Lord. Chin scratch. Chin scratch. Soen, Moon, game 2. Soen's map pick. Moon's map pick, that is. Lemao, the banner set Moon 10 Soen. Lemao. Lemao, that's the result on the patch between each other. Lemao. That's what you get for trying to make fun of a mistake. I hope you got humbled good. Colors? That is good. Thank you, Mr. Reza Owns. Now that the internship of Soul 8man is over, I need a new one. And you're making a good case today. Lemao colors. Well done, well done, well done. So, we got a blade. We got a great haul. Instant tech. Not instant tech, you know, it's little Rex. And again, the Huntress build. We expected as much. When I see this, I always think back to the DreamHack Anaheim Grand Final of Moon and Focus, which was an amazing series on a disgusting patch. Focus fought so hard, yet he couldn't do anything. But he really fought hard. Felt good to cast. This is never enough damage for the Huntress Hall. Is he protecting the moon well like this so the Blade Master has to walk all the way around? That's cool. If that's the case. Damn, the attention to detail. You guys, by the way, got 1 hour and 45 minutes to sign up for Ren Cup. Ren Cup is a community tournament for all the players of 1800 MMR and below. And it's a wonderful, wonderful chance to show your skills. I'll be casting it with the Grinchy Uno, one of the most positive people in the entire community.
A player's forces are under attack.
Snap, snap, snap. First blood. Come on. It's all about time. Get the hunts over. Get the tech done. Ooh. Wait a minute. Sneaky, sneaky. Moon AP. Oh, so he is kind of lucky he sees this. And with that, the grunt might even survive for a bit longer.
Forces are under attack.
But the little birdies just peck away. Peck, peck, peck. Ooh. I think you got the XP, right? There was no exclamation mark, which should have been there. And Soen's tech is quite nice. He did not. He's been on 1-8. Thank you.
A player's forces
This
are under
time,
attack.
we expand. And with expansion, we could add the second Ancient of War. And then we go mass Huntress, baby. Very happy I could make your day a little better, Max. Neanderthal, thank you for the 47 months, dude. Closing in on the 4 years. Much love to the Neanderthal. Blade Master only level 1. Shadow Hunter only level 1. Expo unthreatened. But Soen is going for the tactic that worked before with the Shadow Hunter and the Shaman. Also with the Serpent Wards, which is of course always nice little acceleration of crit speed. Keeper should hit harder. The damage is a joke. Bro, he throws a little bird. How much damage does a little bird do? Gotta be... Oh, the surround with the snake stick. Opens it up again, unfortunately. Block, 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 block. I feel like a chicken. Oh no, Soen. How did you let that slip? Oh, it was so cool at first, and it was so bad afterward.
A player's forces are under attack.
He could have just taken the peons off of gold, block here, or block here. Block anywhere! He could have blocked here, 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 or here. Mamma mia. Is he throwing a bird? Yep. Like the Sork and the Priest. Bird, bird, chirp! 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 Kinda hard to see now. It's a bird. It's definitely not a plane, and he's not throwing Superman. One could say that the bird is the word. And apparently you don't know about the bird. But now everybody knows that the bird is the word. Oh, now you can block! Okay, lesson learned. That's good. So cloak, kinda sweet for later when there's a backline. Moon's Expo is up in a bit, and then things get worrying. We got double... Oh, he's going mass archers. Really? I was told... No, not after the blunder on Thursday. I'm not going down that road. Okay. A little bit of piercing damage. Huntress in for blocks. Not that easy to deal with them, of course, with the upgrade ready. Here's a pretty decisive push. Expo didn't pay off. Army isn't that big yet. Archmage hits harder. Yeah, he's throwing fireballs. If you could choose between getting a bird in the face or a fireball to the face, what would you choose? Here we go. The detonator to the shaman are gold. But not enough. I think one more is missing. It is like we're back in 2020, everybody. Kodos are eating the Huntress. That's 9 supply in Kodos. And I think this is just lights out. There's a heal scroll, but the blade is very good, very strong. Backstep, still not able to get it. But this one I mean. Cloak of Flames in an Archer backline. Melt! There's a, I was about to say, tiny mini chance that he's overcommitting, but Bro, Soen is exploding. I talked about his inconsistencies. Wasn't too impressed last time I saw him. But I am truly impressed now. He's hunting. Oh! Invuln! Get him! He's trading 1 for 1. There's still a lot of supply in the bellies here, mind you. Is the Shadow Hunter stuck? No. He didn't deal with the Expo, right? I mean, he kind of trashed this army. But he didn't deal with the Expo. That's another. And another. Double kill. Yeah, Warcraft is oftentimes a game that revolves around heroes. Moon is 4 out of 5 due to the detonates. Yeah, recovery should be quite a bit easier. But it's... Oh, it's tier 3? We get Bloodlust. Bloodlust, Battle Drums. How much gold we got? 200? Okay. If not for that hero revive, he could Tiny now. That was fun. That's a fun game. Love to see the tier 3. Moon needs like 25 supply more. Can someone DM me on Discord saying upgraded Huntress are missing an icon in the overlay? That'd be great. Shadowhunter is 4.5. We got a tiny Great Hall counter expansion up. Moon is still at 50. 50 food is not an issue. Thank you, Blast. Thank you, Riza. And archers are very, very, very much exposed now. Rah, rah, rah! We get the Bloodlusted, Kodo, Aura, Cloak of Flames, Lightning Shield, Blade Master. What a beast. He just has to survive now. He got a claw in the circlet as well. Well, about that survival. Okay. Everything is Bloodlusted. We do have Raiders in the mix now as well. The Kodos again. Snack, snackety snack. And we get Witch Doctors on top as well. Yes, Soen, please. He's so confident. He's so comfortable. Look how tiny this army looks against this giant, this archer against this giant Kodo. Just an Invo Potion, man. I think it's all about an Invo Potion. There should be absolutely no competition. There's... Oh, maybe there's an entangle. Okay, maybe there's one play. But not without an alchemist. Ripperino. Yeah, that last entangle ends up on a grunt. I don't know. We get more and more raiders. We got that counter expo up. We get the witch doctors with stasis trap, with heal ward soon. I don't
A
think this.
player's forces are under attack.
Is there a chance for Moon? If he's going mass hunts, Zeppelin base drop? MX Silence, thank you for the 1 year resub. Happy sub-anniversary. Wisp detonates did okay job, I guess. If only the Blade Master would be tankier. At least we're getting armor upgrades against it. Bloodlust Orc looks even cooler with the Kenshin mod. Everything looks cooler with the Kenshin mod. Is it time to finish him? Soen will go 2-0 against Labby, who's also 2-0, and then we'll have a decider in the last match of the day. Sayonara, Invo Potion, and I guess the Keeper might fall. There's a lot of control. The Shaman, of course, kinda useless, but it doesn't matter. This Blade Master is an absolute beast. So in 2-1 versus Life, 2-0 versus Moon. The Huntress plays. They didn't work. And so in such style, such swag. Look how far ahead he was. Ay, 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 ay. Cool performance. Good performance. Nice to see Soen succeeding. First Night Elf. Soen is in the group with Starbuck, and Starbuck said, maybe I'm going to be playing Night Elf. But oh my god, Max, you actually sent me a link. Okay. Thank you guys for the support. Found an online store in Latvia. Sylvana's body pillow, $51. Yes, of course. Of course. Bookmarked for later. Fascinating. Body pillows is a phenomenon that I don't get. Good for the people enjoying it though. Good for them. I don't know how we ended up on this weird conversation, but maybe I should just try. Maybe I should just try. $51. What can go wrong? What's the shipping? That's a good question. Order status, payment, live, refund, FAQ, delivery. On the page delivery. Recent deliveries can be tracked. Uh-huh. A person called Kenny from the USA has ordered 6 of them. I mean, there's our buddy Kenny G from the US. Maybe that's what happened. Dude, is that legal? Oh, there's also a Jack from the United Kingdom that ordered one. Qbert is called Jack. $67 for shipping? Dude, blow me. It's a pillowcase. You can send that in an envelope. Yeah, go fuck yourself. No. We're not doing that. They make more money with the shipping than they do with the pillows. Nah, that ain't right. That ain't right. Looking good. Have you been working out? Bro, I didn't leave my apartment for like this entire year. Just don't go outside. The world is evil. That's the secret. Never see the sun. Never meet people. Be healthy and great. Right? Am I right? We're waiting for the next game and the last game of this L Cup to be observable. It's been cool games for sure. So currently, oh no, I hope Haster isn't looking. Soen 2-0, Labby 2-0, Moon 1-2, and Live 0-3. So the Night Elves at the bottom of the barrel after they had a great start into the week with Kaho. Moon and Live certainly not on that level. Yeah, Kaho is just Kaho and Lawlight both are 1 or 2 levels above Moon and Live currently. It's just how it is. And you know it. You know it. God, I'm pretty hyped for this Labby Soen match, dude. They've both been playing well. And I still haven't seen much of Undead versus Orc this patch. So we're still figuring it out. Pastor, how's your Balkan League group? Oh, you played already. With Ina and Venom now. That's doable. Ina's rough, though. Ina's rough. Yeah, no shame in losing to Inspired. Inspired is great. Max, did you order? Alright, guys. This is very, very likely going to be the highlight of the afternoon. It is Soen, it is Labby. They're both 2-0 in this group. And now they fight for the win here today. And to hype you even more, we're going to start things off on Twisted Meadows. Undead versus Orc on the new patch. LabyRinth so far is 2-0. He defeated Soen twice in these Lawlight Cups, but it's always 2-1. It's always freaking close. So hopefully we get one of these results again, maybe with a different outcome. It seems like Soen is in good shape today. Holy shit, Max! No way, dude! 20 gift subs! You're feeling it today, huh? Body pillow and subs? Oh, you didn't order. This is a lot better than the body pillow. Fair game, my dude. Fair game. No body pillow, but still pleased. That's my reaction to this. So yeah, awesome, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Man, we were at 1,700 subs yesterday. Things are looking good. Things are going uphill. We got a game. It is Twisted Meadows. And of course, Labby on Twisted is Dreadlord, baby. I'm so hyped for this. I wanted a Dreadlord yesterday. I did get a Dreadlord yesterday in the LabyRinth versus Infi series. But now, basically 24 hours later, we got it. And Soen is playing a Farseer against it. How good will the sleeps be? How good will the surrounds be? Soen is rushing tier 2 as so often to get to the Wyvern. I don't have to tell you how much I love Labby. I did that too much. Happy! WC3L happy. With the 5 gifties as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you heard my praise for Focus. He's been in killer shape this week. And I've been really impressed.
A player's forces are under attack.
No but. No nitpick. Really impressed. Thank you. What graphic setting are you using? I'm using a custom fan mod called Kenshin! Kenshin. Now, we got a Dreadlord level 2. We got the Carrion Swarm up. Good boy, as if I'm a dog. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
A player's forces are
Ooh,
under
he plays
attack.
Barracks against it. Not Wyvern, huh? Is he playing Firelord then? Is that a good idea against mass ghouls? Maybe Grunt Raider? No, Headhunter. I'd wager that Labby is going to make 3 shops and will buy 15 potions. That's the Labby Dreadlord game, man. You don't need any units. All you need is potions and a powerful Dreadlord.
A player's forces are under attack.
So far, it's a little bit of a stalemate, but if you establish this base, that's totally fine. Soen goes Headhunter, Raider, Walker, TC. Oh my god, what an awesome nickname is Hackfressen Jack. Shout out, you're my favorite nickname today.
Player's forces are under attack.
Raider Walker, I mean, can work. You can outmaneuver your opponent. Maybe you're going for a tier 2 expansion yourself. So good luck with that. I'm skeptical, but hey, prove me wrong. As you did earlier versus Moon as well. I wasn't a believer, I gotta say.
player's forces are under attack.
Dreadlord progress has stalled a little bit, but he got that big mana potion from the mercenary camp. He got Dispel, he got a lot of piercing damage. And yeah, Soen is playing Radar Walker with an X4. You probably know my opinion on that tier 2 orc expansion thingy. I feel like more often than not, it's leading to a loss. But I'm very open to it. I see why it can be good. It's just not super practical. Oh, how fitting that the Dreadlord finds his own aura. He can go level 2 sleep now, which is a lot more efficient than level 1 because it's cheaper. Yeah, that makes the ghouls extra good, and ghouls have extra damage versus headhunters as well as versus raiders. Good to see the skeleton scout to the top. There's not much you can do about it, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we creep. I mean, it's so efficient. With that vamp aura, with skeletons, make the ghouls work.
The town is under siege.
And you can send ghoul run-bys, right? Does the ghoul not heal? I think he saves mana for dispelling wisps. Would be my guess. Ghouls can just be sent home if you want to heal them. I think you have so many different avenues to play this now with your Labyrinth. You can go triple crypt wood production, send them all along the expo. You can expand 3 times. Ice Orc has eliminated Sock from B Cup. Oh my god.
Player's forces are under attack.
Sock, what the fuck? How? The game against Happy in Dolphin Cup truly ruined him. The age of orcs has begun, everybody. Ice Orc defeating Sock. Well, Sock kicked out Lin from Dolphin Cup, and now Ice Orc is beating Sock. Does that mean that Ice Orc is better than Lin? Discuss. Orc mirrors a lottery. Yeah, thankfully, Sock is a human player. Anyway, our game is awesome as well. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dreadlord in a bit of trouble. He has the big invuln and the DK and the town portal. I don't know if focusing the DL is the best idea. Misses the stomp on the DL, but catches a lot of ghouls. Carrion swarm, carrion swarm, carrion swarm. The mass mana potions maybe. And this is a lot of damage done. We have a heal scroll against it, so well prepared. But powers are up. Death Knight this time in trouble, and he has nothing to save himself. No heal potion, but it's all about the Dreadlord, and you know it, I know it, and everybody knows it. Big mana potion also up for grabs. The question is, does he want to commit it or not? Or save it for later? There's so many kills possible. This Dreadlord is gonna rise to the occasion. Does he have boots? Oh yeah. Here it is. He needs to get more kills to make it worth though. Oh, can he get out? He has it. The heal scroll value. Ooh, that could have been like 4 kills maybe. And so this will cost a lot of healing. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units basically dead. That's a lot of heal cells.
Player's force.
Crazy heal scroll timing. And now, Labby can continue creeping. And this was only level 2 Carrion Swarm. Imagine level 3. Or 3 if you're a Night Elf. Second Rags, tier 3. We go Berserkers. If you get Carrion Swarm 3 and Nova. Is this just not like an absolute massacre? How is that like... I'm skeptical, but please convince me. Dreadlord at home. We got no second shop here. And no big mana potion this time. He wants that Lich bad, but the Ensnare interrupts the repair. Nicely done. Alta down. Lich not coming up. Sweet surgical strike for Soen. But a couple more kills are definitely possible here. The DK this time will not fall thanks to the TP. But it's pretty expensive. And Soen, respect. So far, so good. There's still a mana potion though. TC stops the chase. Dreadlord doesn't have the potion. Healing. No mana. No TP. Swap. And yeah, that was too aggressive. He wanted too much. He saw an opportunity with all the units hurt. But Soen is making a good... is making good play? No, it's having good plays here. Doing damage, retreat when everything is low and mana is scarce. Get the heal scroll, heal everything up. He can afford a lot too. And he's covering for the tier 3. But yeah, it is Berserkers plus a Shadowhunter. Thank you, Pavash, for this for the raid. And only now getting the altar back. Double Crypt Guards. Verse Wyvern. Might be a trap against Headhunters. We only have 4 ghouls. I think he could just dominate way more with ghouls. Staff of Silence and Sobi Mask! A gift from the gods for LabyRinth. He has a TP, but the DK tank enough damage. Oh, Staff of Silence is so sick on the TC. Yeah, you can dispel, but there's a limited amount. Lich again in trouble. No repair this time. Yep. Could just build an ult here at the expo. Great minds think alike. Labby wants level 5. And he has to commit now. Can he get it? He does. Carrion Swarm 3. Not yet. Not skilled yet. Still not skilled. Oh no! What a waste! Soen can win this then. He has 2 heal scrolls in the undead base. That would be awesome. Now he's skilled, but of course damage is done. Sleep on the TC, super valuable weapon. Of course you can heal that TC up, but it always takes some time. Nice snipe by Soen. He's playing this superb.
Forces are under attack.
And now the full strength of a Dreadlord has been unleashed. With the level 3 Carrion. Rinse and repeat, buddy. So there's Area of Effect and Disease Cloud to a degree. There's Carrion Swarm 3. The Lich will be coming soon. And you got Headhunters against it. I mean, Berserkers, but, you know. You need Maybe an alchemist would have been better, to be honest. For level 1. Shadowhunter, of course, awesome when you have level 2 heal wave, but level 1, the range is so good. It's so sweet. From an undead perspective, orcs suffer. How many heal cores can you afford? Supply-wise, it's even, but how much supply is this Dreadlord? Invo Potion, Storm, coming in. Chain Lightning, DK, dead! Right next to the tavern. Soen with the Surgical Strike, great! Lich is here, finally. But the Dreadlord's gotta get out before a tavern revive. He had the resources. Brings in double mana potion. He got another mana potion. Uh-oh. Labby is addicted to the blue stuff again. I always wondered, like a bit theory craft, if you go a lot of Kodos and link them together with the Berserkers, is that an effective method to counter AoE spells? Because the HP pool is so big then? Ooh, actually, if he had a second range hero, Orb of Darkness would be amazing. Labby always carrying a town portal, so be Mask of course working. He heals. Shade tracking every movement. Awesome. No third expo. But maybe you can go bottom right. Did we clean the entire camp? It's all about the levels. The army of Labby is not that impressive. He even sold the Vamp Aura. And now, like a warden, you can lame the workers. There's no cement. There's Nova. Oh, the big peon slaughter of 2025. Half the TP, by the way. Yikes. Well, well, well. It's a Carrion Swarm against the world. And a Nova follow-up, of course. But the damage output is solid. 2 heal scrolls remaining. He can out-heal a lot. Unfortunate for him, Shadowhunter can't use any spells at the moment. The End-Snare Focus Fire by Soen looking really good. One stomp and he might just die as the DK also out of mana. And that means he has to use a potion for the coil. That means he can't use the potion for another Carrion Swarm. Hadouken! Double kill, 5.6. But the fights... it's not that super dominant for Labby. He has the bigger army. He gets a lot of kills. Oh, he still needs so much time for the peons. And now Labby is expanding. Yeah, this is the play with the Dreadlord. This is the play with the Dreadlord. Oh, he's pooling air bombs. Oops. Well, well, well. He also got shades that doesn't count to the army, right? Will we see another infernal victory? It's only Labby. It's only Labby who makes it work like this. Main base is soon to be empty. Less than a minute. Expo empty, no peon. both have good scout mechanics. With the shade, of course, with the
town
wolf.
is under siege.
Well, that's a bit too easy then, and very greedy as well. 2 heal scrolls only this time. Wait, is it just clobbering time? There's no repair. He sent all the peons back to keep him safe, and he knocks down the Great Hall and says, adios, amigo. More expos. Yeah, this is exactly. You can just sell them if it doesn't work. It's not the end of the world. You're ahead, you know. Like, this was the perfect snipe just when the main expired.
A player's forces are under attack.
Soen has 70 food, no income, 200 gold. He never got pillage. Okay, good luck. The army isn't big enough to deal with the Dreadnought. Are we getting robbed of an Infernal again? Well, let's take the fight then. This was a problematic situation for for Soen from the get-go when he decided to go for Rags. We still got that Orb of Darkness with skeletons in the mix as well. Destroyers, or even save that one for a bit. Carrion Swarm, Nova. Awesome Staff of Silence on the TC, so he can't go for the Hail Mary play. LabyRinth, you god, dominates the game with this Dreadlord. 5.7. Not a huge fan of the Headhunters. Soen fought well, he tried a lot, lots of heal scrolls. But who can beat Labby on Twisted with the Dreadlord? We've seen it more and more now. It's becoming his standard strategy here. Rip the Infernal Dream. It'd be like that sometimes, huh? But yeah, Labby is Labby. Just doing Labby things, man. Just doing Labby things. What a boss. What an absolute boss. This is something that he did for a long time already. And then it kind of disappeared, and now it's back. It's also super fitting for Twisted when you have so much time and space. But yeah, like you gotta kill the undead before it's level 5. There's absolutely no other way, is there? I don't think there is. Like, what orc unit could compete? Tauren, but then there's destroyers. You don't have a solution against destroyers. Tauren Bat Rider. Yeah, I really don't know. It's really hard. But these headhunters are too squishy. Maybe instead of walkers, try to get Witch Doctor and just out heal it. Is that a play, maybe? Yeah, heal wards would be super nice. I agree. But can you get there? Ah. Ah. Walkers? Yeah, I don't hate walkers really. I hate berserkers. But then berserkers also need the upgrade, otherwise they're also trash. Ah, it's tough from an orc perspective. I think you just gotta, like, you probably shouldn't go that late game. He had a chance to go double Beastery and go Mass Raiders or Mass Wyvern. Maybe even pair it with the Fire Lord. He didn't do that. He went TC and Counter Expo. And then at some point, I think, just outscale. Hi. This is championship points for Labby. He could win this tournament here today with just one more win. Is there another Dreadnought possible? DK it is versus Blade Master. We have a whole different game now. Thank you for showing us the time in China, dear chatters. Yeah, Soen's Blade Master, I said this many times, is a thing of beauty. A sword dancer, unlike any other. By the way, you can show your skills as well in 1 hour if you are below 1800 MMR. Ren Cup is open for you. A wonderful community initiative. This entire evening, we will be streaming Ren Cup alongside Grinchy Uno. With the posy vibes and the big smile. To sign up. With Night Elf, I'm under 1800. That means that Night Elf is the weakest race, Gimme? Oh no, just don't go there. Don't be shy. Why am I saying this? Why am I doing this to myself? Can we rewind time and just delete? Oh man. So how does a standard game look? Do you have a link? I think North Drakkar has a link. There it is. Ooh, we go to the Hydras with all the ghouls. He finished it quick, thankfully. Otherwise, there would have been a lot of poison damage that the Blade Master can possibly exploit. But the coil is ready. So is Soen going to the Wyvern? That would be the standard play. And Labby hasn't been too great against it, but I don't know how much progress he made in that matchup. Soen surely has it in him to defeat Labby here. Nice snipe. Depends a little on items. Depends a little on how much damage Labby can get done. Pump fake, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Oh, DK got it again despite the wind walk. Happy level. You guys tell me when my LabyRinth fanboyism is getting annoying, yeah? Sorry, I'm just in love. Classic coil to save herself. That's like 30 gold gone. And we got the double beastery. Yes, Wyvern, please. Caster seems to have a bias for undead. Can you rewind like 2 minutes where I said Soen's Blade Master, he's playing like a sword dancer, it's a thing of beauty? Did he pick up the Tomb of Agility? I didn't see who got that one. I'm just a fan of Great Warcraft, and both are capable of showing Great Warcraft. TC second though, what? Blade Master TC, Wyvern. Then he's going this tier 2 expo again, huh? Coil should always be able to secure the kill. Got it, 2.7. And the way to tier 3. So far, Labby doesn't 100% know what's up, but Fiends.
A player's forces are under
Maybe Fiends are enough against tier 2. That DK is gonna be so strong. Yeah, it's supposed to be tier 2. Oh. Why is this back? Why is that tier 2 expo approach back? Did this ever work? It's tempting, of course. Wyvern got buffed. Expo got buffed. I've never seen this work reliably. And now... this strategy has been on the shelf forever. And now it's back. This week it's back. I don't care about Great Warcraft. I'm a fan of great casting. That's why I'm here. Oh, Anke, since when are you so sweet? Jesus. Virtual kiss on the forehead, my dude. Web is gonna be finished in a second. We can snipe with Coil Nova. Only a handful of ghouls, though. Oh, we don't have Nova. Lol, it's Frost Armor first. Ooh, that TC also has no Stomp, and then Fiends reign supreme to a degree. The good old Dovak strat. Ghouls and Fiends combined. Frost Armor is great. The coil cooldown a little bit too long, but that's the play. Web 1 Wyvern, attack it with the ghouls, take care of your Fiends. Dark Ranger out with Black Arrow here. That doesn't do much, actually. There's not too many units on the ground anymore. Oops. Maybe misclick. I don't know. For creeping, it's going to be absurd. Soen is holding his ground with nice Blade Master play, but all these Wyvern were incredibly expensive. And ghouls are not. Fiends are, for sure. But there's another coil, and he saves that one. And if there's one Fiend remaining and 0 Wyvern, that's a good trade, usually. Or, you know, we just kill everything except that one Fiend. And now the statues can heal. You can creep up, you can get skeletons, and then you kind of push, huh? This very much looks like a promising situation for a 2-0. But never underestimate Blade Master TC. Or except if the TC is dead! Except if the TC is dead! And that's game. Labby out microed Soen hard there, no? Aye, sweet, sweet, sweet web timing. Labby goes 3-0 in L Cup. Tremendous, impressive stuff. Great showing by LabyRinth once again. We have more evidence that he is the second best undead in the world. He keeps on showing up. He keeps on showing great results. Fanboyism is strong in me. And with that, he wins it. Is that his second win? Yeah, he won on 10 days ago, pretty much. Yeah, last Wednesday he won in a group with Moon. Yesterday he was second place and he already played great. It's, this is a cool tournament, by the way. 4 players just duking it out, game after game after game after game. Focus wasn't playing today. Orc still did well with the second place today. Focus 4 out of 7. And I guess a couple he didn't even play. Big fan. Big fan, Labby. Very well performed. It is Labby 3-0, Soen 2-1, who also displayed great skills. And it's showing like he's on the rise a little bit. Always a nice test of strength. If you want to rewatch a little bit, Focus is in killer shape. Labby versus Infi was an amazing game from a tactical perspective yesterday. The highlight of the week was surely this. Focus winning a group against Happy, 40, and Kaho. Would love to see like statistics about the matches here. Like all combined. It's a great test. Where did Lawlight get this money from? Sponsor is HF High Toon Toon once again. Just like with the Dolphin Cup and the Don't Force Me Cup and parts of our weekly cup finals, even if it's just $50, it's just great support. High Toon Toon got his fingers everywhere, also on the Lawlight Cups. All praise High Toon Toon, you wonderful soul. I love these cups, man. For once, you know, I'm not a fan of round robin, but Lawlight is putting great lineups together with exciting games. So shout out Lawlight for the organization. Gamsa. And I'll be back in 45 minutes. I will shut down the stream and get some food and rest a little bit and get connected with Grinchy. And then we'll be back with more Warcraft, everybody. Ren Cup. Sign up for that Ren Cup. I think there's, how many people were there? 56 or something? 59. Holy. It's the buzz. Parallax as well. Styles, good to see you. Tilebet, one of my favorite Dutchies. Shino Mori, I heard good things about him. TTV, fellow content creator. Sarai is back. Psych. Dennis. Who else do I know? Pururush. Wonder if he'll play. Verbrecher, shout out. Good luck, my dude. Xadas from the donkey business. Random Bad Gamer. Nice. Hold Kyo. Fourth Age. Johnny. White Fang. Oh, I got my eyes on White Fang. Same for Totoro. Good luck, my dude, CN. And Matarazzi. Oh, that's rough. I think the seating will definitely change, though. Suko Haster. Lacker. Animosity. Soft Ice Cream. Flucci is in. Awesome. Deca and more. Good lineup so far. We got the 2 finalists of last time in with Laka and Sarai. SEO peaked too high. I hope the mod knows Spanish and explains it to him. You should probably let them know so that the mods are aware. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna rate you to someone. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. Great afternoon, even though I was a little late. Apologies for that. And I'm gonna rate you to a fun human player. Currently residing in Poland is Verdi. Last time I watched this, I had an amazing time. So have fun. Oh, Shinamori and Whitefinger also high. Yeah, just let the admins know, you know, if people are too high. There's an MMR cap. I'm gonna rate you to Verdi. Enjoy some good human gameplay. He's a cool streamer. And we'll be back in 45 minutes. Take care. And thank you for an amazing support.